O resto eu vejo depois, talvez. Pode ser que uma mina firmeza possa trombar no rolê. É isso, deixa comigo, é só seguir o sentido e despertar. Elas pico florido, mas não, pera lá, deixa eu falar, né assim. Para mim tem que ter valor. É só chegar e abusar, nem forjar, nem fingir que nem dá pra sentir o amor. Ó fita, ela não confia mais em mim, acredita. No conto das minas que pra mim foi mágica. Tava tudo claro, mas a cena complica e a saudade fica. Então já era, já era, já era. Não beijo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Por quê? Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
We have another conference affair. For you today as the Los Angeles Clippers come in for this one. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Look at Toronto. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the five for the Clippers. We've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Tony Allen is up there with Hill. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Towns in a power forward position. Dellavedova to pass to Carroll. Shoots. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. And it's Hill penetrating. And he overshot that one, missing.
And guys, no doubt George Hill had it rough last season. He missed the first 28 games with that left knee injury. Came back for 5, then missed another 11 games before his season got going. But you know what? He had one of his most productive years from that point on.
Here is Hill. Outside Jordan. There's the feed to Allen. Clippers moving the ball around. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Raptors ball.
Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Hill. Gobert dishes to Whiteside. The shot by Carroll, no good. The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Towns kicks to Allen. Deflected by DeRozan. Mark at 6. Allen passes to Hill.
A couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Now here's Allen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they've had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
Towns with it. Gobert on him. Towns, no luck.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kidd-Gilchrist. Los Angeles on D. It's a 5-point game. Kicks to Carroll. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Carroll's got himself on the board with 3 there. Clippers got 0-3 for the field to start the game. Hill kicks to Kid Gilchrist. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Toronto ball.
Timeout.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. Former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
And Doc Rivers passed the 700-win mark as a coach last season. He's climbing the ladder in career wins.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know that Doc oftentimes gets enough credit for the type of coach he is. I mean, as a coach, he is well over 500 in terms of his career win percentage. And how about over 500 in playoff games as well?
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Outside Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Towns. Releases from 15. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Towns with the steal. And it's Hill. That's on the assist from Kid Gilchrist.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Allen. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Dellavedova kicks to Carroll. They grab their own miss.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Channing Frye's checked in for Towns. Green comes in for Kid Gilchrist. Mills, he's checked in for Tony Allen. And it's Livingston in for Hill.
Boy, last season, Hassan Whiteside made a huge splash in the NBA. Big blocks, big rebound totals. But he had some head-scratching moments as well. Missed his share of action due to suspension.
Fast break, Toronto. That's good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's Mills, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And G, as you said with Whiteside, his fiery attitude flared up a few times last season, and it hurt his team more than once in Miami.
No doubt, and it's something that he has got to work on. I mean, he's proven that he can be a big-time player in this league, but he can't have the mental lapses that get him tossed from games and hurt his team.
Hill hits them both. Well, I'm sure you guys have heard this, that the nickname that has been given to DeMar Carroll, the Junkyard Dog, I think it's apropos. Kid drafted out of Missouri back in the 2009 draft.
Yeah, and he had to show perseverance.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Throws and dishes to Dellavedova. Shoots the three. But they recover it. The pass to Whiteside. Here's Dellavedova. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. With 2 seconds left. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
I like that. Or handball as
either
well.
one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Clippers trail by 15. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Raptors 5 right now. Matthew Dellavedova is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's DeMarre Carroll. And it's Gobert in at the 4.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And the Clippers call time here.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
So for the Clippers, Andrew Bynum's checked in for Fry. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Allen. And it's Hill in for Sean Livingston. Here's Hill. Launches it. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Dellavedova. Carroll, no one around him. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Hill passes to Kid Gilchrist. Puts it up from 12. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got his second basket.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Los Angeles calls timeout. As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Bynum. Just 5 to shoot. Ingles with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Clippers trail by 20. And there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist on the assist by Green. Kidd-Gilchrist has got his first 2 points of the night. Nelson kicks to Moore. Here's Ingles. Here's the three.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Feeds it to Nelson. Kick out to Moore. Raptors moving the ball around. Rush's shot is off.
And you look at Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and he has every tool you want in an elite defender. His speed, length, and instincts are incredible. And couple that with next-level athleticism.
Perkins. And he goes in for the dunk.
Jameer Nelson dropping a delicious dime there.
Towns, no luck.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
And Los Angeles with some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Bynum. Fry comes in for Towns. And it's Mills in for Green. Here's Jordan. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Perkins. DeAndre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it, though.
And the Clippers making a change here. Towns is checked in.
And watching DeAndre Jordan, he's really refined his game over the years without losing the athleticism. He's that rubbery, long-limbed athlete that transcends age. And so far, I've seen zero drop-off in his leaping ability and quickness, but no question he's improved his skills and IQ.
Mills dishes to Towns. Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Jordan, high post. Here's Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 6.
And talking about DeAndre Jordan, he was displaying an energy level that many scouts wondered if he had. Let's face it, he underachieved a bit in his 1 year in college. He knows that. But when it's come time to do it at the highest level, DeAndre has risen to the occasion.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Out of hand on it. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Rush with the steal. Fast break, Toronto. Rush leading the charge. Ingles kicks to Rush. He feeds it to Perkins. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Nelson, the pass to Ingles. But they get it back. Moore dishes to Ingles. Off target with his 3.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc. Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. Resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Mills. Jordan kicks to Hill. Jordan inside. Unloads. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Three-point play chance here.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Raptors out in front, opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto.
I want everyone here, Canada Center.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You have to like what you're seeing from DeMarre Carroll.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that thing. He finds the open guy right away.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Take a look at what Carroll's done. He has 8 points and 4 assists as well.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things.
So for the Clippers right now, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Towns. Then there's Hill. Then it's Green. And it's Jordan in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the basket by Ingles.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
It's Hill, top the key. The offensive rebound. Back to Green.
And on top of, yeah, he got straight over the back.
Jordan's got 7 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
Nobody near Kidd-Gilchrist. Outside for Jordan. There's the dish to Towns. Jordan, high post. Moore's there. Towns, the pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. Misses the wing J.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And Moore kicks to Ingles. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And they get it back. Rush dishes to Perkins. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Perkins got 10 points in the game.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Nelson with it. Now Green defending. Moore passes to Ingles. Out to the wing. Deep two from Rush. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Ahead. Nelson with the steal. To the paint. Here's Moore. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson. Moore's got 4 this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And here is Los Angeles now. Hill with it. And it's Nelson picking him up. Jordan with a screen on Perkins. Here's Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 12 in the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Good. Jordan's got 10 points in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Perkins. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Hill, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Green. And the release was before the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Raptors out in front of 19. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. We've got DeRozan. Jamari Carroll is out there with Gobert. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Whiteside in the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. For 3, Hill.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Kid Gilchrist.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Out left to the wing. Whiteside gets to DeRozan. Back to Whiteside. Out to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Back to Whiteside. They get the rebound. Here's Gobert. Jordan with some nice D. And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist. Raptors leading by 19 points. And it's Carroll in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 6 assists now in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team. He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
They get it back. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. For the Raptors, they come in off the wash to the Heat. Towns.
Yes,
and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The shot's good from Jordan.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And Jordan sends it back. Pick off in midair. And it's Carroll in the corner. Pass to Whiteside. Towns with the steal. It's back to Hill. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Green inside the three-point line. Rebound by Dellavedova. Raptors leading by 20. Pass to Whiteside. Green with the block. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Los Angeles timeout.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch four was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a three. Very few traditional power forwards now in the NBA.
With the stretch four and the need for shooting at the position, they don't need to be a three-point threat, but they do need to be able to hit a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, well said. I think you need to have guys that can make perimeter shots to create spacing. The game's evolving to a space-out-the-floor type game, and shot-making gives you a chance to do that.
Lavoy Allen checked in for the Clippers. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Whiteside. Whiteside missing again.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
It's Allen with the drive. Outside Hill. He kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. Fades away. And the shot falls short this time.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Jordan again. Whiteside. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 19 points.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Hill dishes to Jordan.
Matthew Dellavedova.
A minute 42 left in the fourth. Allen's shot is off.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Thing about DeMar DeRozan, he came into the league fairly unpolished, struggled to handle the ball, created then his own shot, and but sometimes he would create for others too. But he's settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You could see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the two. The question was, could he make the commitment mentally to become a great player? Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that. And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Toronto.
Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And in terms of the season, right, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Carroll. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play. Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Gobert with the block. And DeRozan kicks to Gobert. And Allen with the block. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Knocked loose. And stolen by Whiteside. Carroll kicks to Whiteside. No good on the triple. And the wide open shot from Green. Off on that one. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?